Hi everyone, this is Tam from the World Swim Store, and in today's video I go for a little solo dip down in a place called Hale in the north coast of Cornwall.
If there's one tip I can give you, it is this one. You do not want to be stung by these creatures.
So I've just arrived at the coast path and it looks beautiful down there today. Not very windy and the sea is pretty calm as well. Just heading down towards the beach now. I'm going to, sorry, I'm walking down a load of steps here. I'm going to head over to where the lifeguard hut is because that's probably the safest place to go. Since I'm on my own today, yeah, if there is a lifeguarded beach, then I often opt for that, especially if I'm on my own. So this over here is the river that comes out from Hale, and even though it looks like it's gorgeous and serene and calm, you'll notice that there are these red flags, and that's to indicate that it is a very dangerous place to swim. So we've never ever stepped foot in the river there. There's another red flag marking the edge of the river there. So if you do come to Hale Beach in Cornwall, definitely do not go in the river. It's got a really strong current, and especially when it's going out like it is now, that will whip you right out to sea. So that's where the lifeguards are stationed at Hale Beach, and then you can just see over here the red and yellow flag, so that's marking out the bathing area there. And a really good example of how it's so important to wear a toe float. This is a group of swimmers out here, and you can spot them really well because they've all got brightly coloured toe floats. So I've got mine today. Wow, the conditions look really lovely out there today. I can't wait to get in. So where I'm going for a swim today, I'm picking to swim down where the lifeguards are. I am going solo, and it's always good to go where there are lifeguards on duty. So I'll be nice and safe, swim between the yellow and red flags. The people that were in the water with the toe floats are Cornish Kelpie. We follow each other on Instagram, so that was really nice to meet her just now. And I was saying to her, you know, well done with the toe floats, because I could really spot them all in the water. But it's my turn to go in now. There's an interesting thing out over here. I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh gosh, I know what it is. That is the lifeguard truck that got washed into the sea. Apparently it wouldn't start yesterday and the tide came in and washed it out. Gosh. And the great thing about this tow float is it's got this little pocket here. So I can put my GoPro in there so I can take you with me and do a little bit more filming. Let's go! Oh, that is lovely! Can't
help but make all those funny noises when you get in the water. Oh, lush. Right, let's take a little dunk. 1, 2, 3. Woo! It is quite nippy. It's the time of filming this is July and it's supposed to be summer, but it feels more like winter. Definitely today, but I'm really glad I've got this long sleeve swimsuit on and it just keeps me that bit warmer with the titanium infused lining. So we can just sit back and enjoy being in the water for a bit longer. If there's one tip I can give you, it is this one. You do not want to be stung by these creatures. So weaver fish, they are these little fish which just sit just below the surface of the sand, and they've got a little dorsal fin on their back, and that little dorsal fin is venomous. So what sometimes happens is swimmers are going into the water, especially when the tide's going out or it's low tide, but I have heard reports that even at high tide people getting done by them. What happens is you can't really see the spines and people step on them and then that venom goes into the foot, and from what I've heard it is absolutely excruciating the pain. This happened to my mum on a couple of occasions, and so the best thing to do is to have some sturdy swim shoes like the ones I've got on today. But if it does happen, the advice is to put your foot into as hot a water as you can withstand. Right, well, I've been in for a little bit of time now, so I'm going to head on out. Well, that was a lovely, lovely swim. I really enjoyed that. Just being out there in the elements, and it's just, sorry, there's a little bit of sand on you. And it's just coming into rain. You can see it's just coming into rain across the bay, so I'm gonna have to get dressed pretty quickly. Well, finally done. Dressed now, and there seems to be a lot more rain coming in. But I've just spotted these guys going out, and they are heading out to the lifeguard vehicle that's stuck out to sea there. So I might just actually stand around and watch that unfold. They're assessing the situation and waiting for the tide to go out a bit further. St Ives Bay is a gorgeous bay on the north coast of Cornwall. You've got St Ives on one end, and then on the other end you've got Gadreevy. It's 3 miles of golden sand. It's absolutely stunning, backed by sand dunes. And it's got a really big tidal range as well, so the tide goes all the way out and then it comes all the way in over there. I'm now gonna pop on up to the lovely Cove Cafe here to have a hot drink. They're starting to dig out the vehicle, and whether they then have to tow it out. The rain's just come in, but you can barely see St Ives now, and it's cleared out the decking as well. There's no such thing as bad weather, just bad kit. You got the right clothes. All right.
lifeguard's getting a bit further with digging it out now. It's a perfect little spot to observe it from up here. Well, I've had my lovely swim and a nice hot drink, well, 2 hot drinks, one at the cove as well afterwards. I hope you enjoy coming along with me on that little solo dip I've had today. If you like this content and you want to see more like this, including some other swim adventures or get some swim tips from us, and also we do a lot of gear reviews as well of some of the swim kits we stock at the Wild Swim store. So make sure you give this video a little thumbs up. It really means a lot to us and it will help other people to find our channel as well. But until next time, happy, but more importantly, safe swimming.